happy to launch the 3rd annual Texas Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Week, which is being observed across our nation and in high schools across the state of Texas. This issue is important to me, not just as a state official, but as the parent of 2 teenagers. And we all as parents worry about the safety of our kids, and we always do that. But one of the things that is our responsibility as parents is we want to do everything we can to raise children who are able to engage in healthy and respectful relationships with others. And I think that's what we're all working toward in this effort.
Unfortunately, Tralla was not alone in her horrific experience. Since hearing Tralla's story, I've done everything I can to give a voice to teen victims of dating violence everywhere. And it was Tralla's mother, Carolyn Mosley, who's here with us this morning, who gave us strength over these years, even with her tragedy, with her loss. And her mother, Carolyn Hutchinson, who 4 years ago worked with us to draft this bill and to testify on the bill, and wrote a letter 4 years ago to the Committee on Public Education. Unfortunately, Carolyn Hutchinson passed October before we went into session. But when we laid out the bill in committee, it was her letter that spoke from above, that brought tears to the eyes and gave more meaning to the tragedy of her granddaughter's death. Tralla showed us how extreme violence can affect teens, but her case only scratches the surface of the epidemic of abuse in teen dating relationships.
Our STAR team has put on many presentations in our hometown, as well as all the surrounding towns, about all the different issues that teens go through every day. And one of these issues is teen dating violence. And unfortunately, Representative Dukes was right that Tralla Mosley is not alone. And dating violence is happening in schools everywhere across the country, and such as our school, Redding County High School. And it's important for us to address this issue because, it happens in schools everywhere, and the effects don't just, affect the person experiencing it. It affects everyone around them, their friends, their family, and it hurts them just as much.
And sadly, these violent behaviors and patterns can cause serious ramifications for victims, and unfortunately, it carries on into adulthood. We must end this cycle before it begins. So today I am pleased to announce that the state of Texas is recognizing this week, February the 4th through the 8th, as Teen Dating Violence Prevention and Awareness Week. And I am so proud, with the help of lawmakers like Representative Dukes and educators like Commissioner Scott and the entire teen dating violence prevention team, Texas continues to be out front on the issue of teen dating violence. I want to encourage all Texans to pause and listen to the important message that we are sharing today. We must do all that we can so that Texas children never know the heartaches of abuse. We must protect our vulnerable youth that they may not be able to protect themselves because they are so small.